Welcome back, everybody. Today I want to go over and hopefully help you learn from something, a mistake I was doing. Pretty common. It's the grip, and it can lead to an awful lot of just challenges and swing problems. So to get right into it, I had a couple injuries over the last couple years, and one thing I was really working on was my club path on the takeaway to set up a proper swing. And I was really struggling with just getting the club set to where I wanted to get it to. And I really had a hard time figuring out why until I kind of looked at my swing from a different angle and noticed my grip. And my grip had gotten very weak over the span of the last year and a half, probably because I tore some tendons in my arm. But either way, this right here is how I was gripping the club, and that is an extremely weak grip. I mean, I can't even really see a knuckle here. If you have a glove, kind of a good little test too is at least there's usually a logo on the glove. You're going to want to be able to see some of that logo on the glove there. So really why you want to avoid a really weak grip. So I've got this set up right here. If your left hand gets really weak, so like you can't see the logo on the glove or like a couple knuckles on your hand, what that's going to cause you to do on your takeaway every single time is when you're taking it away, I want you to look at the toe of the club here in relation to this this stick right here. That toe is going to open up very quickly. It's kind of almost impossible not to do it that way, which is something I was struggling with because I've been working on trying to get the club set at a better position here. And see how the toe is kind of still shut down, and I could not get it there. And the reason I couldn't is there's no way the way I was holding the club is going to allow that to happen. A really weak grip is going to result in that club toe and face opening very quickly and getting behind you. So you're going to be adding loft first off. So even if you're hitting like knockdown wedges and things like that, you're probably going to start to notice that you're hitting this like either higher ball or with a full swing, you're going to likely be missing it right. You're going to hit those kind of high banana slices over to the right. And you're kind of set that way. Like it all, like with alignment and grip, the fundamentals, that's basically where it all starts. So with that really weak grip again, I am just set up to get that club behind me and that toe open. I'm adding loft to it. And when I'm coming through, look how open that face is. So what you'll probably notice, the only thing you can really do when you're in that scenario and you're coming in is you kind of probably have to throw your hands at it. You'll see the finish will be kind of way up here. People kind of throw their hands at it because they're just trying to get that face shut because they're probably hitting that big banana slice. So a very simple thing to look at for your grip.
Check in at the pro shop, Joey Molina.
First, make sure you're gripping it properly in your fingers, not up in your hand. This is where you're going to grip a putter. Down here in the fingers. And then what I want you to be able to think about is kind of a good neutral grip. Is I can see these two knuckles very clearly. I can also read the logo on the back of the glove. That's kind of just an easy way, but you want to get in your fingers here. I can see those two knuckles like that. I can see these two knuckles. I can see the grip there. Watch what this does. I'm not changing anything. I'm just going to take the club back. But look at the toe in relation to that. I'm already set at a better spot just because of grip. If I go back to that very weak grip, I can't help it. Like your arm is gonna rotate slightly. So getting that grip set properly and creating this arm angle here allows you to get to that point. So right there. So hopefully that'll help you and you can learn something from my mistake over the last year or so. I'm not really sure how I got to that point. It took me looking at a video again from a different angle instead of behind me to notice my grip. And then as soon as I made the change to that, I mean, it was night and day. I went the very next round. It felt awkward, but I went out and struck the ball really well, scored well. So if you're struggling with that banana slice or things of those natures. Really look at your grip and at least just make sure that you've got, at the minimum, a neutral grip, which is 2 knuckles. You can read the logo, and you're not in a scenario like this where when I look down, I can't even read the logo on the glove, and I can't even see this knuckle really. It's just a straight line down. If you're there, that grip is way too weak. Make some adjustments, and then hit some shots, and I bet you're going to notice a difference.